Surprise! I'm moving to Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm moving to Tulsa.
Is that what you want? Congratulations.
Well, I'm moving to Tulsa.
Dude, are you serious?
Woo! Yay!
Yeah.
So what happened? What happened when you got the call?
6.5 hours later.
Very cool. It's someone, you got Courtney crying over there. It's people seeing your work, kids. It's nothing extra special that you've done to earn it. It's just them at very best just seeing your worth. So can't wait for them to really see what you can do. I just mean obviously I mean the way the Lord is going to lift you up too, but mainly what I mean is the overwhelming peace of just knowing that you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing with your life, and that every step that you're taking is ordered. You're doing it. This is it. This is also you being able to move to a new place and experience new things for a little while. Really protected. You know what I mean? Really protected in a safe place. But it's not just a safe place. This is a place that's going to elevate you. God is just 1,000% did all this.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt in my mind about that. I'm moving to Tulsa.
When? They called you today? What did they say?
They literally, we just had a little. They asked me to do another interview, and
Y'all had a time.
Well, we had a time last night.
I'm just kidding. Okay, sorry.
no, they asked me to do another interview with the directors, and I was like, okay, that's awesome. Well, then they got on there, and the first few minutes were just asking me questions. So they had some final questions before they made their decisions, and then they said, "So what are your thoughts or your ideas about moving to Tulsa?" And I was like, well, it's definitely a giant leap of faith for me, but I'm, excited if that's what God has for me. And I'm honestly just excited, whatever. And they said, well, get ready, 'cause you are. And then they came out and they had confetti and everything like that.
Oh, that is so exciting.
Is that not crazy?
Jimmy's going to Tulsa.
I started my YouTube back, and so I'm getting our,
No.
you're not going to be zoomed in on.
Not this angle. Eating freaking McDonald's. That's her.
I'm just recording our little movie night for Christmas, and also letting you guys know that I'm moving to Tulsa for 6 months.
You got in!
Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy!
Yeah.
I'm glad that she's the only one responding. Screaming. Oh my god, because this is such a good opportunity, you guys.
Yeah, you don't have to live with, you get to live.
Bestie right here, me and you right here. Okay, we felt this moment. It was a conference moment. Jesus, you're not a conference moment. Ooh, I gotta hold my tears.
Well, I've been crying all day, so.
I'm so excited.
That she's a pride.
So happy.
Emotional eater.
It's probably a shock to you as much as it's been a shock to me, and I still kind of keep pinching myself, and I don't even know if it's even set in yet completely. I feel like it'll set in completely whenever I'm moving into my apartment in January. But I have so many friends and family that I've wanted to include in this process, and have conversations with, have dinner with, to explain. And honestly, there's not enough time in the day and in the month to have those conversations like I want. So I felt like after thinking about it and praying about it, like I felt like this was the best way to go about it, to kind of have a big family group chat and kind of let everybody know that I love what's going on in my life. And if we've never met, then hi, I'm Kinsey. Welcome to my life. But yeah, I'm moving to Tulsa, Oklahoma in January of 2023 for an internship with Transformation Church. I'm so stoked. I literally cannot tell you how stoked I am.
Y'all ready? Yee! Y'all ready? Ah! Y'all ready? Ah! I'm ready. Okay, stop.
They've made this process. I've been going through different interview processes, I guess since like October, and it's all kind of been going through. And my prayer has been, if it's your will, God, give me peace and I'll go. And also, kind of even more specifically, God, if it's your will, then like keep the door open. But if it's not your will, even if it looks pretty and I know it would even turn out okay, I don't even want to see a doorknob. Like I don't even want to see where the door is shaping. I don't want to see a window. Like I'm at this place in my life more so than I've ever been before, where I just want whatever God wants for me. That's what I want. And after a lot of time in prayer and a lot of time thinking, I think that this is the step. This is the step that He's got for me. I don't even know why or what exactly is gonna come from it, but I know that He does, and I'm excited to figure that out and kind of go along this journey with all of my fellow interns. I've already met all of them. They're so cool and so fun, and I'm excited about growing a community with them, friendships with them. I've met my directors. They are absolutely insane and so cool, and I'm so excited to get to know them better. I've met my mentor, and it's just every part of this process has been so fun and just got me so excited. So we're about a month out. If you're watching this in December, I'm gonna post it and at the beginning of December, and if you're watching this, then we're about a month out from my move. And yeah, I just had to let you know as soon as possible. So if you have any questions going forward, if you're my friend and family and you have my number, of course, call me, text me, whatever you want to do. DM me if we don't know each other and you're just curious on Instagram. But I basically in October, I felt like kind of like a pull to get toward like an internship, and I've looked at them throughout the years with different ministries, different churches and stuff, and then I saw that TC had an internship, and I was like, I felt like that, like, you know, little gut thing, and I was like, okay, well, we'll table that for a second, because right now in my life, it doesn't make sense for me. First off, I already tried to move. I don't like that. I figured I was done with that. I tried it, did it, just done.
Hated it.
And I know, I just didn't think it was in the cards, and I was like, that's, you know, no. And then I went to version 2 conference with Transformation, and there were just so many things in that conference that were like, okay, check, okay, yeah, go, okay, go. And I got there first off, and the kind of theme of the conference was overflow. A few months before, and this may not mean anything to any of you guys, but I'm just giving y'all some backstory. A few months before, my church had a conference, High Praises Church in Maryville, Tennessee, and we had a conference, and I was like praying, like, God, I want like vision for it. I want, you know, the theme. I want, like, what do you want us to sing? What do you want us to do? Like, I want that. Colors, I don't know. And in prayer one night, before that conference, I felt like just things were downloaded into me, and our theme was send us to overflow. And even during a chapel night one night, myself and our MD Julian, we started, we were just worshiping and flowing and stuff, and then it was like the Holy Spirit just started like singing through us and like singing through me, and he started downloading stuff to me, and literally we started singing this song, send us to overflow, send us to overflow. And it was just, it was so cool, and that was kind of like our theme for the conference, and even honestly the latter part of the year. Then fast forward a few months down the road and literally get to TC, and it's like, overflow, overflow. Tasha comes out, fill me up. And it was just like, it was crazy. And then every sermon and everything was just insane. And Pastor Mike was talking about going to the obscure place sometimes. Sometimes you go and like nobody knows your name. You go into that secret place with God, and it's just you and him. You get on your face and you're just seeking him out and just trusting him and talking to him, having that relationship. That way that when you're sent out, you can be sent fully equipped and confident, knowing that it's him. And then the thing that kind of like really did it in, we had so many different cool things happen throughout the conference, but then the thing that really did it in was Pastor Tim Ross got on stage and he said, you may be a manager out in Tennessee, and it makes no sense for you to come to Oklahoma and go through an unpaid 6-month internship. And then my friends that were with me, Tamika and Shaniqua, they literally were like they stepped back and they were like, bro, I don't know how much more of a sign that you need. That was the only place he said was Tennessee. And again, if that means nothing to you, it's okay, but it meant a lot to me. And I literally before that been asking God, I was like, just give me a sign. Just if this is you, just give me a sign. And of course they kept saying, internship, formation internship, formation internship. And then Pastor Tim got up there and said that, and I was like, all right. And basically I got home from conference and sent in my video and my application and stuff. And yeah, the rest is history, TC history. And so it's been really cool. It's been such a cool process. A lot of just honestly just trusting God. I don't know what's happening or what's going on or what even the purpose fully is behind all of this, but I know it's a growth in every area. I've been saying and just kind of declaring that this next year of my life, this next 6 months of my life, even more specifically, will be the most transformative 6 months, and just a time for growth mentally, spiritually, physically, everything. And so I'm excited. Whatever God's got for me, I'm excited for it. And that's just where I'm at in life. That's where I want to continue to stay at in life, if I'm being straight. I said, even if he calls me to Switzerland. On that one though, I have been telling people, if that happens, he's going to have to audibly tell me and send me a letter and pictures and a postcard and all that kind of stuff. Because I don't think that's it in the bag. You know what I mean? But yeah, I want whatever he wants for me. And I think right now this is what he wants for me. And so I honestly just ask for your prayers. I ask for your support. I'm asking for your love throughout this. If I'm being straight, this has been such a really amazing time in my life. Also a little bit chaotic because I'm like, what am I doing? Where do I put my hands? What do I do? But God has been so good throughout all of it, and there's been so much peace through all of this. And I know it may not make a lot of sense to a lot of people, but it makes sense for me in my life right now, even though I don't know what's going on. And like I said, I just have so much peace about it. So again, I ask for your prayers, I ask for your support, your love, and I plan on bringing my camera along for the ride as far as I can take y'all with me. I want to take y'all with me, and I just want to document this time. So without making a promise of how much is going to be documented, I want to bring y'all along. So stay tuned. I'll be updating more and more. I just had to get this announcement out as soon as possible. I had to let you know as soon as possible. Like I said, if we didn't have a face-to-face conversation, please don't take anything personal. I promise. I have been honestly really hard on myself, thinking about, you gotta call this person, you gotta FaceTime this person, you gotta text this person. And I'm just, I guess, asking for grace if you do feel left out in any way. And my phone is always open. So if I'm being straight, I'm not the best with it sometimes. So even asking for grace in that, but I hope that I get your support and your love throughout this. And yeah, it's gonna be a fun 6 months and a fun journey, fun ride. And I'm just excited to see what God is gonna do throughout this time, and all the connections and all the friendships and the community that I'm going to grow in throughout this ride. And High Praises Church, I love you so much more than words can say. I'm not leaving. I'm not stepping out. I may not be physically here, but I plan to be here in spirit as much as I can be, and through technology as much as I can be. I love y'all so much. Thank you for always supporting me, loving me. My family, my blood family, thank you for always supporting me and loving me through every step of my life, every little venture that I've taken, every journey I've taken. Thank you. My friends, thank you. Even when maybe some of y'all don't understand what I'm doing, honestly, I feel so much love from so many intentional people that God has blessed me with. And so I'm so thankful for you, and I truly mean that. If you're watching this, I'm thankful for you. If you're new here and we've never met, I'm thankful for you too. Thank you for logging on and watching this video. I'm honestly really proud of myself. I've not cried one time during this talk. I've cried a lot lately, and if you know me, you know I don't like to cry in front of people. So I'm very proud of myself for keeping these little guys just in there. And again, thank you for the love and the support. Let's go to Tulsa. All right, bye.